Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome class 8. I hope you all are fit, fine and healthy. And I hope you have completed your work. If you haven't completed your yet, complete it today. So this is your revision class. Today we will do revision of chapter 1, that is computer networks. Okay. Class 8, it is very important for you all to read the chapter and to learn the chapter. Okay, so take your studies seriously and do your work sincerely. So class 8, this is our revision class and we are going to revise chapter number 1, that is computer networks. What is a computer network? A computer network is a group of computers which are connected with each other for communicating and sharing information. Right? Computer network means networking through computers. And networking means communication between two or more individuals. Okay. So the very common example of computer networking is your school computer lab. Your school computer lab is a very common example of a computer networks. Okay. So what is a computer network? It is a group of computers which are connected with each other for communicating and sharing information. Okay, as you have seen that your computer lab has many computers and there is only one printer, but that printer is connected to each and every computer, right? If you there is only one printer and that printer is connected to each and every computer present in the lab, so that you can use that printer from any of the computers present there, right? So this is an example of a computer network. That lone printer is used by many computers, right? So in computer networking we can share data and information, and we can also share the hardware also. Clear? So if we have a network between two or more computer, in that case that will be termed as a computer networking. Okay. A computer network is a collection of computers connected to share information and resources with each other. Okay. So we have also studied about the common model of computer networking. The most common model, there are two common models, that is one is client server model and the second one is peer-to-peer model. One is client server model and the other is peer-to-peer model. The most common model is client server model. So in client server model there is a server, and that server is connected to different devices. Okay. So there is a central server. In client server model there is a central computer which is known as a server, and this server and the use of this server is that it stores what? Data and information. Okay, it stores data and information, and this server is connected to various computers, and we call them workstation. Okay, they are connected with different computer and we call them workstation. So the workstation are connected to the server in the network. Okay, so these workstation are called clients. So this is client server model. In this model there is a central computer which is known as a server, and this server stores data and information, and it is connected to a computer which we call workstation, and these workstation are connected to the server and we say them client. They are called clients. Okay, so these computers contact the server and request to use data and share its in resources. Okay, so this is the client server model. And then we have another model, that is peer-to-peer model. In this model we don't have any central server. Okay, we don't have any central server. Each workstation is connected with each other. Each workstation is connected with each other. This is what? This is peer-to-peer model. Okay, class 8. So in this model there is no central server. Each workstation on the network shares its file equally with each other. Thus each workstation act as a client as well as a server. Clear? So student, there are many we need a network hardware. Why we need a network hardware? We need a network hardware to do networking, and computer network requires a specific hardware. Some of the specific hardwares are like network cables. To connect different computers in a network, we need a network hardware. Okay, some of the network hardwares are network cables, network interface card, network interface card, modem, router. These all are network hardware. So network hardware are network cables are used to connect one device to another. There are two types commonly used network cables, that is, one is coaxial cable and the other one is twisted pair cable. Okay, and then there is a network interface card, which is also known as NIC. It is required to connect a network cable to a computer. Okay, then we have a modem. Modem is what? Modem stands for modulator demodulator. Okay, and it is a device that converts digital information into analog and vice versa. Okay, so a modem transmits and receives data through telephones or cable lines and is used to connect a single computer or an entire home computer network to the internet service provider. Okay, then there is a router. Router is used to exchange the data across different networks. This device is commonly used to connect different networks. Okay, and the next most important topic is structure of a network. So class 8, you have to learn these definitions about the computer network. You have to learn about the client server model, peer-to-peer model. You have to learn about the network cables, NIC, modem and router. Okay, so you have to learn from the book. So learn it and keep it in your mind. Okay, next topic is structure of a network. You all know that there are some common network topologies, that is bus topology, star topology and ring topology, right? So structure of a network is what? It is the physical layout of the connected devices in a network, right? So there are various ways in which we can connect different computers. We can set up different computers. So the physical layout of the connected devices in a network is known as network topology. Okay, learn the definition of network topology. It is given on page number 6. Okay. So some of the most common network topologies are: one is bus topology, second star topology, third ring topology. Bus topology, star topology and ring topology. So what is the structure of a bus topology? The bus topology contains a bus like this, and in this we have a nodes, and these nodes are connected to the bus, right? So these are the nodes. Whenever you are asked to make a bus topology, to draw a structure of bus topology, you are going to draw it like this. Okay, this is bus and these are the nodes, right? So in bus topology, all the network devices, that is nodes, are connected to a single cable. This bus is nothing, it is a cable. Okay, and this bus is the communication medium through which all the devices are connected to each other. And the advantage of this topology is that it is easy to set up, as all the devices have to be just connected to the main network cable. Okay, so this is the bus topology. Now the star topology. How we make a structure of a star topology? Whenever you are asked to make a structure of star topology, you simply have to make a central computer, which we call as hub, right? And then we connect different devices to this hub like this. So these devices, or you can say these computers, are we call them nodes. Okay, so this is star topology. All the devices in star topology are connected to a central computer called the hub, and each devices in this network is connected to the hub with a separate connection. Okay, the advantage of this network is that the failure of a single connection does not affect the entire network. Now the third is ring topology. So as the name says ring, it means we have to make a ring. So in the ring topology, each device is connected to other devices, connected to two other devices. Suppose this is a device and this device is connected to two other devices. That means it is connected from this side also. Okay, if we talk about this device is connected to this one, and it is also connected to this side also, like this. So this is our ring topology. These are the nodes. Okay, so each device is connected to two other devices, forming a ring. The advantage of this network is that communication flows only in one direction, from one device to another. The transfer of data is only in one direction. Okay, so we have a structure of a network. A structure of a network is what? It is just a physical layout of the connected devices, and we call it as a network topology. And there are mainly three common network topologies, that is bus, star and ring topology. There is one more, that is mesh topology, and that topology is the best choice when you require reliability in the network, because in this topology each node is connected to every other node in the network. If you have a node here, if you have a node here, or if you have a node here, so in this network each node is connected to every other node. This node is connected to this one also, and this one also. Similarly, this node is connected to this one also and this one also. So each node is connected to each and every node present in that network. So this is a mesh topology. Then in this chapter we have types of network. Types of network. How many types of network are there? There are 3 types of networks. One is what? Yes, one is LAN, that is local area network. It is local area network. Another is MAN, that is metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network. And then we have third is WAN, that is wide area network. So when we talk about the LAN, that is local area network, it means it is a network within an office, within a home. So a local area network is a private network that operates within a limited area. Okay. In LAN there are very few networks which are connected. There are very few networks which are connected in a limited range, and these all are connected with the help of a switch or hub. Okay. So LAN, it is a group of computer and peripheral devices that share a common communication line or wireless link to a several within a distant geographical area. These types of network are mostly found in homes, offices, not in homes, sorry, in schools. In schools, in offices, in universities. Okay, so LAN covers smaller area and it needs a cable or a low power radio signal for communication. Then we come to MAN. MAN is a metropolitan area network and it covers a larger area than a LAN. Whenever we talk about the MAN, it means we are talking about a network that is within a city. Okay. So MAN is a network which is used to connect computer at different offices of an organization in the same city. Okay. Then we have WAN, that is wide area network. Wide area network covers a very large area such as a country or a continent. So this type of network is used to connect computer at various cities in a country or across the world. So this WAN is widely spread when 2 or more computers which are connected and located at far away places, and these computers are linked with some communication technology and they are performing some kind of communication, then that network will be termed as WAN. Okay. So WAN is wide area network. The largest WAN is internet. Okay, internet is the largest WAN in existence. There are also some other types of network, that is one is LAN, that is wireless local area network. It is wireless local area network. These types of network are mostly found in homes and offices. You can use these types of network in your homes and offices also, and these network uses radio signals. These types of network uses radio signals. In these types of network there is a access point, that is a wireless router. Okay, that access point is connected to the different electronic devices in your homes, in your electronic devices like your laptops or your printer or your desktops. Okay, so the access point, that access point is used to send and receive data from the computers in the network. Okay, So in wireless local area network, these types of networks use radio signals instead of cables to connect different computers in a network, and they are widely used these days, especially in homes and offices. And it has a wireless router that is called the SS point. Okay, then we have another type of network, that is personal area network. Personal area network. A personal area network is centered around an individual. It covers a very small geographical area. uh, this type of network is used to connect the devices like printers, cell phone, tablets, etc. So the very common example is Bluetooth. You all are familiar this word Bluetooth, you all know how it works. So Bluetooth is an example of a personal area network. It is a short range wireless personal area network. So a personal area network is covers a very small geographical area, and we there are several devices. If we talk about the Bluetooth, we have Bluetooth, we have headsets, we have mobile phones, we have laptops, we have printers. Now uh, we usually connect the headset to with our mobile. So what is this? This is personal area network, right? So this is in your chapter. I hope this video is useful for you. So we have done the revision here. So there are mainly three types of networks, that is LAN, MAN and WAN, and some other networks we have like wireless local area network, and we have personal area network. Okay, so go through the chapter thoroughly. It is very important for you to read the whole chapter, class 8. Okay. Okay, now let's discuss the exercises. So class 8, open page number 10. We have exercise corner here. Let's discuss these exercises. I hope you must have done these exercises, but this exercise, take the correct option. Which of the following is a name for a type of computer network that stores data and provides information? Which of the following is a name for a type of computer network that stores data and provide information? So the correct answer is B, that is server. Server is the correct answer. Server, what is the use of server? It stores the data and information, and it gives that those data to the client, right? Now second is, which of the following is not present in a peer-to-peer model network? So in peer-to-peer model there is no central server, right? Each workstation is connected with each other, and they can share their files with each other. Now the third is, which of the following is a type of network cable? The options are coaxial cables, twisted pair cables, copper cables, and D is both A and B. So the correct is both A and B, because network cable is coaxial cable and twisted pair cable. They both are network cables. Okay. Then fourth is, which of the following topologies has all the computers connected to a central computer? So this is star topology. In star topology we have a central computer, that is hub, and from that hub each and every devices or each and every node is connected, right? So this is the correct answer is star topology. Now fifth is, which of the following types of network covers the smallest area? WAN, MAN, PAN or LAN? So the correct answer is PAN, that is personal area network. I have told you that this network only this network is centered around an individual. I have given you the example of the Bluetooth, right? So this network covers a very small geographical area. So the correct answer is PAN. Now come to page number 11. Fill in the blanks. First is a dash is a device that converts digital information into analog and vice versa. What would be the answer? Yes, the answer is modem. First is modem. Second is a dash is commonly used to connect different networks. Second is router. In the second blank you will write router. Now the third one, in dash topology all the network devices are connected to a single cable called dash. In which topology we have a single cable, and with that single cable all the nodes are connected, that topology is bus topology. So in the third blank we will write bus topology. Fourth one, a dash covers larger area than a LAN. The answer is MAN. That is metropolitan area network covers larger area than a LAN. Then fifth is an example of a personal area network. So the example of personal area network is Bluetooth. So write Bluetooth. Now name the type of network used in the following cases. Exercise C. First is in an office. So which type of network we use in an office? Yes, we use LAN, that is local area network. So in the first blank you will write LAN. We use LAN in an office. Now the second, in different offices of an organization in the same city. So here we write what? MAN. We use metropolitan area network. Right? Metropolitan area network is used within a city. Then third is in various cities in a country. Name the type of a network used in various cities in a country. So the answer is WAN, that is wide area network. Then fourth, in a university. Yes, we have studied about this. In a university we use which network? We use local area network. So write LAN. Now come to exercise E. Look at the network in the figure and answer the given questions. Now look at this figure carefully. What you can see in this figure? Here you can see that there is a access point here, right? And various devices are connected to this access point, right? So can you answer the first one, that is what is the network shown in the figure called? In which network we have access point? In wireless local area network, right? So write capital W, capital L, capital A and capital N. In wireless local area network we use access point. Now second, where is such a kind of network used? So mostly these kinds of network used in homes and offices. So write homes and offices. Now third is, what is the transmission medium used in this type of network? So here you can see that there is a access point and there is a signal. So this signal is what? It is a radio signal. So radio signals are used for the transmission as a transmission medium in wireless local area network. So write radio signals. Then fourth, can you use this network for connecting two offices in different cities? The answer is no, we cannot use. Clear, class 8? I hope you will read the chapter and you will learn this chapter. Okay, student? Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Allah Hafiz.